Hey everybody, welcome back to Grit and Greasy, the show where we get into the nitty gritty of running an auto repair shop or anything automotive related and making sure everything's smooth. I'm Zay, and today we're going to be diving into a big question: should you offer towing at your shop? Now, towing may seem like a no-brainer for some, but it's not always as simple as it sounds. Let's break down the pros and the cons, and everything that you need to know before you start hauling cars in yourself. Let's start with the good stuff. The pros of offering towing services at your shop. Let's start with the good stuff. The pros of offering towing. First off, convenience for customers. Picture this: your customer's car breaks down on the side of the road, and they don't know what to do. Now, if you offer towing, you can come to the rescue and bring their car right to your shop. That means no hassle for them, and a guaranteed job for you. Offering this kind of convenience can be a major selling point. Next, building trust and loyalty. Towing isn't just about picking up cars. It's about offering peace of mind, helping someone out there in a tough spot, and can earn you a loyal customer who will come back, and when they need repairs, and even send their friends your way. It's like a customer service game changer. Another big bonus is additional revenue stream. Towing isn't just a service; it's a way to make more money. You charge for the tow, and over time it can add up. If you're in an area with a lot of breakdowns or accidents, you could see a steady stream of income coming from those calls. And let's not forget, towing can help in emergency repairs. If a car needs an immediate attention or towing, towing it directly to your shop. Gives you a chance to get to work right away. Plus, you're already getting paid to tow it. But of course, there's a few downsides to offering towing. Let's talk about the cons. First up, high intentional investment. Tow trucks aren't cheap, but not only do they need to buy the equipment, but you also have to maintain it, pay for diesel fuel, and cover the cost of keeping it in working order. That's a pretty big chunk of your budget, especially when you're just starting out on your own. The insurances and liability. Towing comes with a lot of risks, both for cars and the people involved. You could damage a vehicle, or worse, or even get into an accident. While towing, you need a solid insurance coverage, which can get pretty expensive. You don't want to be stuck with a huge bill because of an unexpected accident. Speaking of cost, increased overhead is another issue. If you're going to have a towing operation, you need to have a driver's maintenance, and possibly a dispatcher. That's a lot more expenses on top of what you're already paying for repairs. It can be a drain on your finances, especially if you're not seeing the return on your investment right away. And finally, the risk of misuse. If you're not careful, customers might take advantage of your towing service or use it in ways you didn't intend. You end up towing a car unnecessarily, or dealing with an unhappy customer who feels like your services were too expensive or not needed. So if you're thinking that towing might not be the best fit for your shop, don't worry, there are alternatives. One option is to partner with a towing company instead of owning the trucks yourself. You can refer your customers to a local towing service that you trust. You still get the benefit of offering the tow, but you don't have to handle the equipment or the insurance. Plus, you can handle relationships with that company, which can lead to mutual referrals. Another ideal: build a network of trusted towing services. You don't have to sign a contract, but simply recommend local companies to your customers. That can provide a convenient solution without the heavy financial logistical burden of running towing yourself. So, all right. So, how do you decide if towing is right for your shop? Let's go over a few things to consider. First, analyze your local market. If you haven't, are you in the right area? Are there a lot of breakdowns or accidents in around your area? Do people need towing frequently? So, farm. You ready? My door's closed, just making sure. And if people need towing, if yes, offering towing might make a lot of sense. Next, calculate your costs versus the benefits. Can you afford upfront investment and maintenance costs? You think additional revenue will make up for it? And be honest with yourself. It's not just about what sounds good. It's about what makes financial sense. And finally, think about the customer's experience. If you're offering towing fits your brand and helps solve customers' problems in a meaningful way, it could be a great move. But if it feels like too much of a hassle or takes focus away from your core services, it might not be the best choice. So should you offer towing at your local shop, at your shop? Well, it depends on a lot of factors: your budget, your market, and what you're willing to invest in both time and money. Towing can be a great way to serve your customers and grow your business, but it also comes with its share of challenges. Take time to weigh the pros and take your time to weigh the pros and cons. Crunch the numbers, and maybe even talk to other shop owners who have made the leap. There's no one size fits all answer, but with the right approach, you could be the right move. It could be the right move for your shop. Thank you for tuning into the Grit and Greasy Automotive Podcast here on YouTube. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, share it with your fellow shop owners. Got thoughts on towing? Leave a comment below. We'd love to hear what you think. Until next time, keep those engines running and your shop rolling. Peace out.